The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight. Defending their home turf means a lot to this team. Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And checking out some numbers for Zach Collins.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
And the starting group for Chicago. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Zach Collins out there with Buzelis. And it's Terry in at the 3, the small forward. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Anthony is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Now here's White. Pass to Collins. Here's Buzelis. No problem on the jumper in close.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Picked by Carter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. First free throw is good.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And Banchero drops them both. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And they're able to recover. 5 on the clock. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive, found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Fires in the triple.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Anthony against Giddey. Pass to Terry. Here's Buzelis. From outside the arc. The shot comes out. Inside. Here's Banchero. Uses the glass on the layup.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Now here's Giddey. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Wagner. Coming off a 28-point game against Toronto. Carter, and he buries his first look.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Well, since returning from the All-Star break, here's a look at the league's top three-point shooters. These guys have been on a tear from deep. Josh Giddey is second.
He's been since the All-Star break, especially with how he's shooting the three ball right now.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Smith. Here's White. Gets himself open and drills it.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Banchero outside. Wagner outside. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Banchero the screen. Wagner the pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Back to Giddey. Down low. Here's Collins. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Anthony. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Carter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Smith with the rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 3. Smith with it. Here's Terry. He's scoreless. Back to Smith. 4 on the clock. Here's Giddey. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Anthony. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. Off target with a jump hook. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to review the game plan. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Batase's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Harris is checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Anthony. .114 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Wagner off the drive, and he buries his first look.
The slashing Wagner, so adept at carving his way inside.
Jones feels it out. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Takes it inside. Black, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Herter's checked in for Chicago. Here's Black, defended by Jones. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Banchero no good. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. It's hauled in by Black.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Here's Jones. Finished off the break. Jones has got his second basket on the night.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Bulls up 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court for Chicago, Smith out there with Buzelis. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Here's Black. No points so far. Isaac, the pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Misses a 3. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Buzelis. Now Smith. Here's Huerter. Pounded by Harris. That shot off. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. And Richard, in a league where shooting has never been more valuable, it's great to have a player like Kevin Huerter.
And he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. Matter of fact, he's probably best when he's moving off the ball and causing confusion. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Now here's Jones. 9 points in his last outing. Outside Huerter. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Banchero. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far, and the only All-Star game appearances.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Good on the second one. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Here's Black. Still without a bucket. Shots blocked. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Clock is at 3. The 3 is up.
They look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to get to them.
To the middle. To the left wing. Vucevic, the pass to Jones. Picked by Smith. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Jones has got 6 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Banchero. Coming off 41 points last game out. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be Isaac shooting. That's on Jalen Smith. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Cole Anthony comes in for Harris. That free throw good from Isaac.
You know, Isaac had some injury struggles in his career, but he hasn't let that deter him. He still plays with a lot of intensity and gives this game his all.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tied together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Orlando again missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Outside Giddey. The three. He buries it from three. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
The three from Banchero. And another miss by Orlando. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Up top, Smith. The three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Anthony outside. Pass to Black. The three from Banchero. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
Here's Giddey. And he gets that one. Giddey's got 7 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Timeout.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Orlando making some changes. Batase's checked in for Isaac. Franz Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Black. We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Wagner. Caldwell Pope against White. Carter, the pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. And he sinks the 11-footer. Wagner's got his second basket of the game.
And Wagner is money from there.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Now here's Wagner, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Chicago leading by 6. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. White drives in. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level. So he has an exciting future in front of him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from White. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, B.A., averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
Hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Anthony. Down low. Here's Batase. And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's White. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. White's got 6.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Anthony against Giddey. And here's Anthony. Takes a three. Knocks down the triple. Anthony's got his second bucket on the night. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago ahead, leading by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. But something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. They'll have to make some changes in the offseason.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Orlando Magic.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Magic trail by 5. On the wings, it's Caldwell, Pope, and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Anthony in at point guard. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Wagner. The teardrop. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you can't be too physical with how you guard Wagner. That's asking for trouble.
Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Wagner.
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Greg.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Giddey. And again, it's Chicago.
Yeah, Giddey keeping it simple there, taking what the defense gives him.
Magic trail by 8. Wagner outside. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And he lays it up and in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. The Magic, 4th.
They've dialed up the defense in a big way. You've got to get creative if you're going to find ways to score against them these days.
Pass to Giddey. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Buzelis. Anthony against Giddey. From the arc. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero right side. Rebound by the Bulls. Buzelis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Collins. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. White, the pass to Collins. Stolen by Carter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by White. Pass to Banchero. Over Buzelis. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
They get it back. The kick out to White. And it's off from three-point range.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Bulls leading by 4. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Anthony with a screen on White. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Carter. Wagner outside. Knocks it down from distance. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
And even before he caught the ball, Wagner had that measured up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Goga Bitadze.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
Now Jones. He has 6. Collins finds Herter. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. It's tipped. And stolen by Herter. Pass to Jones. Back to Herter. Smith with a screen on Wagner. Here's Herter. Smith outside. Orlando with a rebound.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Black passes to Banchero. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Anthony against White. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Orlando making some changes. Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Harris is subbed in for Anthony. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Phillips comes in for White. Magic trail by 3. Wagner with it. He's got 12. And that one's good. Wagner's got 14 points.
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Herter. Pounded by Harris. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Phillips. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Herter. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Black. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Chicago ahead. They're up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Trey Jones is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Phillips in at the 3. Jones misses. Orlando trailing here. Isaac outside to tie it up. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jalen Smith.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one misses. And for the Bulls, they're shooting it well at 59%. Huerter can't hit. And Harris has got the ball here for Orlando. Isaac, the pass to Black. Banchero outside to take the lead. The rebound by Phillips.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Picked by Vucevic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Man, good whistle there.
He makes a first. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Isaac. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Now here's Anthony. Banchero outside. Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. To tie it up. Banchero no good. Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Jones. Smith outside. Herder with it, hounded by Harris. Herder can't hit.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Harris outside. And another miss by Orlando. The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Outside Jones. Back to Herder. Pass to Vucevic. Smith outside. Vucevic, a screen on Banchero. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Jones from outside. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Banchero against Herder. Anthony feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Harris. Here's the three. And it's Chicago with a board. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Now here's Vucevic. Up and in from the low block. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Wagner comes in for Black. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Harris. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Banchero. Inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Still early in his career, Carter Jr. already hitting important shots for his team.
Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Collins. He's checked by Carter. Here's Anthony. Yep, that one goes.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Out left to the wing. Puts one up from 19. The shot by Terry, no good. For Orlando, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Giddey finds Collins. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. And there it is for him. Terry's got his first 2 points of the night. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Anthony with a bucket. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter here. Giddey against Anthony. And it's Giddey missing. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Magic. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Buzelis. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Banchero. Orlando's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And it's in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Giddey against Anthony from 9 feet, and he sinks it. And that one brings them within 1.
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddey's concentration.
.34 seconds left to play in the fourth. Giddey into the lane, gets the bucket, and the foul! It goes on Cole Anthony.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. Love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Down the clutch free throw.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Anthony. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Carter, a screen on Giddey. Down low. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
For 3, Anthony laces one from 3.
They're in the driver's seat now. Just have to play smart and sound defense. No quick baskets and no open threes.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
White against Caldwell Pope. White can't hit, and they go to the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
The Bulls with another miss. So it's Orlando picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Franz Wagner.